Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, stay for a while. Daddy's just laughing in the background, but if you couldn't tell, we're in Amsterdam. We're here for the weekend. We got here yesterday, which feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah, I didn't film much yesterday because we were up all night traveling through the night to the airport, and then we were exhausted, so I didn't film much yesterday. But yeah, yesterday we literally got in at about 10 AM, was it? So our flight was delayed like an hour, so we got in at like 10. We couldn't check in till 3, so we were just roaming around the streets of Amsterdam for hours. We literally did so many steps. But let's rewind to yesterday. I'll show you what I did film. We went to the Upside Down house as well. Upside Down house? Upside Down?
Just upside down.
The Upside Down, yeah, museum thing. So I filmed some clips in there as well. So let's rewind to yesterday and then we'll get back to what we're actually doing.
Walk me in the morning sun. Tell me I'm a lucky one. I'm riding on the wave of a notion that I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. But fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. In the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to it is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass.
So now we're back in present day. We've not got much planned today, have we? We're gonna go to, what's it called? Next Museum? It's like this like immersive, what are they called?
Yeah, like interactive, immersive.
Yeah, in like interactive, immersive, like lights museum kind of thing, isn't it? It just looks really cool, so we're gonna go there. I think tomorrow's gonna be the bookshop days, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow we booked extra room in our luggage so we can buy some.
Yeah, we literally just paid extra for us to get more luggage on the way home because we know we're gonna end up buying books here, especially if they have really cute like special editions. I don't care if they're in a different language, I want them. The other thing we've got planned is that next museum today. Tomorrow's gonna be all the bookshops, and then we're just gonna have a gander around today. We wanna go to the department store because I really want to get jelly cats while I'm here, and I need a plug. I forgot an European plug, so we've only got one plug between us, charging everything, and we've literally got so much we need to charge throughout the day. But yeah, we're just gonna have a chill Saturday today. I'll bring you along. I'll film more like. Oh yeah, it's Sunday today, Saturday yesterday. Oh my god, see, it feels like we've been here a lifetime, honestly. So I'll just bring you along. I'll try and film like as best as I can, but sometimes I get quite anxious pulling my camera out. So I can't film like loads. I think I can film stuff, but I hate speaking in public with my camera because I'm gonna have to use my mic, and it's a big get up when I have my mic on. And it's just like, I feel like people are just looking at me. Even though I'll never see these people ever again. My social anxiety is just like, ugh. So let's just get on with the day.
Trying to wake up from a dream is harder than it seems. Birds are flying all around. Some fall and hit the ground. This is where I should belong. Inside a simple song, running careless down the line, beyond the brink of time. I will love you till I die, on shaky grounds. You could never understand. The way I am is not
on a podcast.
We're waiting for our bus to go to, what's it called? The next museum?
The thing of that then. Yeah, we're waiting for our bus to go to the
next museum.
Yeah, it's like the Lights Museum. I think I mentioned it earlier. We did go to the bookshop earlier.
So good.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was I can't remember what it's called, but I showed it in the vlog. But it's the biggest in Amsterdam. So I think tomorrow then we're going to go to Waterstones and the library. We're going to go to the library as well. So I'll bring you along for that. But I got Jelly Cat as well. Did you see my Jelly Cat? I've decided we're going to call it Gregory. Gregory the dinosaur. And then we went to the duck place and we got this cute little duck. And then we got matching key rings as well, which is this cute pink one, because obviously I got pink. But it was so cute in there.
I loved it.
Dan's going to show you what she got from the duck shop as well.
I got my cake topper for my wedding sorted. Yeah,
Dan's engaged, so she's got these cute little toppers.
The one is like fallen.
They're so cute. But that's all we've been doing today. But yeah, that's it. Now we're going to go to the Light Museum. So it's the next day. I'm going to have to sit like this because nothing I can do about the sun. But it's our last and final day. We're just going to be doing a bunch of chilled bookish stuff today. We did go to the bookshop yesterday because it was like by the department store to get Gregory. I love Gregory. I'm going to sleep with him now. Yeah, so we went to the, I can't remember what it was called, Schlutmer? I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but we went there because it was next to the department store. But that's apparently the largest one in Amsterdam. I was gonna say in the US then. So we went there. We're gonna go to Waterstones and the American Book Centre, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
and the library as well. So that's the bookish things we're gonna do. And I really want to get hot chocolate, so we're gonna find a cute cafe so I can get a nice hot chocolate, which won't be hard because there's cafes literally every other street. And I'm not on about gardening cafes, I mean there's normal cafes fucking everywhere. Yesterday we just got home, we had food, went to this burger place, which I didn't film anything there. Just chilled.
How bad the fucking light place was.
Oh yeah, so I think I filmed a few bits in the Light place, but oh my god, the Light Museum. If you ever come to Amsterdam, do not go to this Nix or whatever it's called.
Museum.
Yeah, NXT Museum, innit? Do not go there, it was rubbish. We paid €18 for a ticket, and then there was like 4 or 5 rooms altogether.
Yeah,
like big
only
rooms.
2 of them were good.
And only 2 of them were good. And even then, they weren't like amazing. I wouldn't recommend it. It was a waste of money. I feel like we could have done something better. Oh, and we went to the red light district as well, which was really cool. We took us so long to find the red light district because obviously it's a district. There's like streets going off everywhere, and we were just expecting like we could just Google red light district and it would direct us there. But I feel like we've seen the whole of Amsterdam because we've walked so much this holiday. But we're having a chill day today, not walking as much. I feel like the transportation's good here though, because
You could have walked between the transportation.
yeah, but you've got like, you can buy an all-day ticket and that gets you on the metro, the trains, oh no, well, the metro is the train, the metro, the buses and the trams. We've gone on the bus, we've been on the metro, but we haven't used the trams yet because the trams kind of scare us, to be honest. They kind of scare me anyway. I'm gonna love and leave you and let's just go book shopping. They've just got the green ones. You haven't got the red one.
How much is it? I want a Bavarian. I'm getting that.
wanted to cut in quickly here and tell you about Teddy Blake. Now, I was meant to take this bag to Amsterdam with me, but we had some luggage issues, so I wasn't able to take it with me, which I'm so sad about because this bag would have been the perfect bag to take with me to Amsterdam. Now, this is the bag in question. This burgundy red bag is just the perfect bag for fall, and this would have been perfect to take with me to Amsterdam. You cannot tell me that this does not scream fall. And since being home, I have had so much wear out of this. Literally, when I go for food, when I go out with my friends, I've literally got this bag with me because I can fit so much in there. And not only is it spacious, but it's got that luxury feel to it. It's so durable because it's made out of real Italian leather, and it's also made in Italy as well. It's literally got so many compartments. It's got 2 big compartments, and it's also got a zip in the middle. It comes with like a shoulder strap as well, which I use most of the time. I like to wear it sort of like across my body that way. It's honestly the perfect bag. I couldn't have asked for a better bag. So I got the Vanessa Croco 12-inch in dark red, and honestly the bag is everything I could have asked for and more. I'm really upset that I could not have taken it to Amsterdam with me, but next time I go away, I'm going to London in December, and best believe this bag will be with me. I can fit my book in there, I can fit my Kindle in there, I could probably fit about 4 books in there. That's how perfect it is. Teddy Blake creates handbag designs for every style choice that you could think of. They release new collections every single month, so if you go onto their website and you can't see anything that you fancy yet, then subscribe and they let you know when their new collections are out, and I bet you there will be something for you. Their designers work really hard to create unique designs while also trying to keep the price as affordable as possible. But do remember that this is real Italian leather, it's very durable, it's going to last you such a long time. I would not speak about this if I didn't believe that this was a good bag. So I've left all the links down below for you to go grab your hands on a Teddy Blake bag because I cannot recommend enough. And of course I'm not going to leave you without a discount code, so to get yourself $30 off you can use code TBBreeShari30 at checkout for $30 off. Just as a reminder, I've all the links and everything down below with the code and everything like that. So yeah, happy shopping! I'm back from Amsterdam. As you can tell, I'm in my room. I've got a little haul for you. It's very small, very minute little book haul for you because the books there were kind of expensive, like very expensive compared to what I'm used to in the UK, and I didn't want to buy a book over there that I could get over here for cheaper, and there was no like other editions there that I wanted, so the only one that I had my eye out for was the red cover, so the US version of Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, because we have like the disgusting green one. I was debating getting Happy Place, the US cover of Happy Place, but I was like, I don't love the book that much to need like a second cover of it, so I didn't get that. So I did just get these when I was in Waterstones over here. We went to Blue Water, I went to go see my friend Amber. I didn't film any of that because we literally just got off the flight back, drove to Amber's, went to Blue Water for a few hours, and then we drove home. But I did grab 2 books when I was there, and then I came home to a parcel from Waterstones as well, so I'll show you that. And then you're probably thinking, Brie, what are all those books behind you? Well, these are all the books that I'm unhauling, so I thought I'd show you in this little bookish vlog because I'm doing another clear out of my books because I'm just not going to read them, and I know I'm not. Some of these I've like picked up 3 or 4 times. I haven't been able to get into them. Why they stay on my shelves. Every few months I like to do a big clear out. Like if I don't read them, if I don't feel drawn to them, they're going. Like I need room on my shelves. And even though I am like a book collector, my TBR is so long that I just want books on my TBR now that I know I'm going to read, I know I'm going to love, and I need to stop buying books just for the sake of it because they like sound a little bit good. We're unhauling a bunch of books, so I'll go through these though, but let's go through the new books that we're adding to replace these basically. So I think I know what this is, and I am debating on returning it. Too sure yet whether I will or not. I don't think I will. Should I? I don't know. But it's the Spectacular, so it's the hardcover of the new little novella that's come out, part of like the Caraval trilogy by Stephanie Garber, and this is like the Waterstones exclusive. Just got like white sprayed edges. Is there any like artwork? Ooh, I love that. It's like a little holiday special. It's like a Gavin and Stacey Christmas episode. Do you know what I mean? The reason I want to return it is because I don't own the hardcovers, and I was going to get the new Waterstones exclusive like hardcover set that was coming out, and then I was like, it's like £100 I think it was, and I was like, I already have 2 editions of that series, and I'm just like, do I really need I don't love it that much to have the special editions. And then with this as well, I'm just like, it's not going to match because I don't have any hardcovers. And then this is just going to be a random hardcover. So I'm going to keep it for now, I think. And maybe I'll sell it on in the future, maybe. I don't know. But I think I'll read it. Obviously, I'm going to read it. But then maybe I'll just sell it on. Oh my god, it's got really cute artwork. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the map. It's coloured. It says a holly jolly holiday map. Oh my god, look at the artwork in there. It's got all these like different... Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. It's like every page has got some sort of artwork on it. I freaking love this. I low-key want to keep it now, just simply because of the artwork. Oh my god, look at them. Oh my god. I am kind of excited to get back into this world. I have missed the world of Caraval. Well, that was this anyways. And then for the 2 books that I actually got in Waterstones, finally got my hands on the second book of the Book of Azrael. This is The Throne of Broken Gods by Amber V. Nicole. This is the second book in the Gods and Monsters series. And I finally got my hands on the second book. But tell me why it's so big. It's so freaking big. How many pages? This is almost the same size as Crescent City. This is almost 800 pages. Oh god. I'll definitely be reading this on my Kindle. I will not be holding this hefty brick when I read it. But I'm so excited to get back into the world of Gods and Monsters because I miss Diana. And then I also picked up A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik because my friend's reading it, Dani, that obviously you've seen in the vlog, and she said she really loved it. And it's set in Wales as well, apparently. Like where they are and like the school that they're in is set in Wales, and it's like a really short read. I think it's under 203 or literally just over 300 pages. It's just be like a simple palette cleanser, so I thought I'd give it a go. It literally says, enter a school of magic unlike any you have ever encountered. There are no teachers, no holidays, friendships are purely strategic, and the odds of survival are never equal. Once you're inside, there are only 2 ways out. You graduate or you die. Like, tell me that doesn't sound good. Literally sounds well up my street. And for it to be a really short book, I feel like there's going to be like a lot. Well, I feel like with a short book, it can either go one or 2 ways. It can either become like jam-packed with like action, or it can skim over a lot of important stuff because they're still trying to keep it short and sweet. So I feel like this could go one of both ways. It can either be jam-packed with action, it's just going to get to the point straight away, there's not going to be any like fluff and filler, or it's going to skim over a bunch of important stuff and it's just going to be like telling me things instead of showing me things. I feel like I need to get that on teacher. I feel like I need to get that on a t-shirt. I always say that, show me, don't tell me. That's what I need to get. I need my books to show me, not tell me. I'm gonna get a t-shirt made that says my books need to show me, not tell me things. But let's move on to all of the books I'm going to be unhauling because there's a lot here. They're all going to go up on my Vinted. My Vinted is always linked down below. By the time this video goes up, a bunch of these might have already gone because I know a bunch of you like follow me over on Vinted. So if you don't already, follow me over on Vinted so you get notifications whenever I upload anything. I only upload books on my Vinted. They go for like really cheap. None of these books will be uploaded for like more than £2 unless they are like a series, whereas like usually for trilogies I just put them up for like £4 or £5. So they're always on there just like really cheap. Yeah, follow me over on Vinted so you can be like notified when I upload. Let's go through this massive pile. They're not in any particular order, I'm just gonna grab them and show you. But we've got Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. This has been on my TBR for so long. I think I bought this the same time I bought It Ends With Us like 3 years ago, and I'm just not going to read it. I don't even think it's fiction. I think it's non-fiction. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't intrigue me. It's been on my shelf for so long. It's just collecting dust at this point and I need to get rid of it. Also, we're going through these quick fire, obviously. The Fake Mate. I tried to read it the other day. I don't know, the writing just isn't, it's just not, I don't know, I just wasn't gelling with it. I think I got like 5 chapters in. I got like a good chunk into it. I think I got like 80 pages in and I was just like, no, it's not for me, not for me. And then Beasts of Prey, again, I tried to give this a go the other day, and tell me why, like, I don't know, I just didn't understand what was going on, and I don't know whether it was the headspace I was in. But then I read the back, and even the back, I don't even know why I bought it. I honestly don't, because it doesn't even sound like anything I would enjoy. I think I bought it on Vinted, and I bought it, I think I just added it in to like get a bigger bundle so I could get more of a percentage off. Like the seller was doing like buy 5 books and you get like 20% off. So I think I had like 4 books. I think I just might have just added this in just to like bulk up the bundle to get 20% off. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I really wanted to love this, and I've tried reading it twice now. This in the month of like fall. The month of fall, in the season of fall. But I can't get on with it. I think it's because it's in a third person, and I hate my romances being in a third person. Like, I despise third person romances. I think that's why I don't get along with Tessa Bailey books, because they're always in the third person. And then this might come to a shock to a lot of you, but the Powerless trilogy. I read Powerless when it first came out. I can't even remember when it first came out. Was it last year or the year before? And I rated like a 3-star. I really didn't enjoy it. I really wished that I did enjoy it. Like, I wanted to love it so much. But then these two came out and I just haven't picked up the novella. And then I've seen so many like negative things about Reckless, saying that it's giving middle box syndrome, and I don't love the series that much to read all these books, so they're gonna go. But these are the Works Sprayed Edge edition, so I really wish that I loved this series, but unfortunately it's not for me. And I don't even know what it was about it. I think for some reason I don't even know why I didn't like it that much. It was a good book. Like, it was 3-star. And then if people that I know that loved Powerless hated Reckless, I'm definitely not gonna like it. And I'm just like, why, if I know I'm not gonna like it, why am I reading it? And then we got these 2 books which are from the Works. It's the Gilded Ones and the Merciless Ones. I bought these and then I realised that they were YA, and they don't intrigue me enough to read them. For me to read YA books, I've really got to be hooked. And I tried to read, what one was the first one? I think this is the first one. I tried to read them and it reads very YA, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm no. And then we got Shadow Stitch. I have got Thread Needle here, and I tried to read this, DNF'd it. I got about 120 pages into it. Didn't enjoy it. DNF'd it. I don't know what it was. I think it was her writing or something like that. I don't really know. But then I have this, which is like the signed edition Sprayed Edge from Waterstones. So this is so bad. Like, I buy this. I bought this before I even had this in my possession. So that just explains a lot about me, to be honest, as a person. And then we've got 2 Tessa Bailey books here. I have read both of these. I've read them like 2 summers ago, I think it was, and they're alright, but I'm just never gonna read them again. I'm not a big Tessa Bailey fan, so I'd rather someone else have them that's gonna love them. I'm going through like a phase. I just want books on my bookshelf to be books that I absolutely love. So anything that I don't love and I don't see myself rereading, or I don't see myself having some sort of like special connection to them, I'm gonna get rid of them. Like, I have a few Colleen Hoover books on my shelf that have like It Ends With Us. I'm never gonna read it again, but I have like a special connection to that book, so I'm gonna keep it. And then we've got It Ends With Us. No, we don't. We really don't. We've got The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I read this in a 24-hour readathon. I can't remember which 24-hour readathon it was, but it was one of my 24-hour readathons, and I did not like this. I think I rated it 1.5 star or like a 2-star. It was quite a low rating. Really didn't like it at all, so that's going. And then we've got 6 Crimson Cranes and The Dragon's Promise by Elizabeth Lim. These have been on my TBR for so long. They've been on my TBR for over a year, and I just never reached for them. I've got more books. I've got like books on my TBR that I want to get to. They don't really intrigue me that much, and I keep on like putting them on and off my like Vinted, but I think I'm just gonna finally put them on, because I just know I'm not gonna read them. And then we got Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. This is a thriller, a horror, a romantic thriller. I have no idea what this is, but I'm never gonna read it. Oh, this is on here, but I need to give this back to Danny because she gave me this to read, and I'm just not gonna read it, so I need to give this back to Danny. This is not going on my Vinted. And then we got The Sum of Broken Rules by K.L. Wolfer, or Walter. I never know how to say it, but I read this in my bookshelf scavenger hunt and did not like it. I think I rated it like a 1.52 star. Can't remember, but again, because I didn't love it, it doesn't need a place on my shelf. And like a bunch of these books I might not have loved, but it doesn't mean you won't love them. Like a bunch of these books I know I didn't love, like the Powerless trilogy. I didn't love it, but that's some people's like ride or die. So just because I didn't love these doesn't mean you're not gonna love them. And then we've got I've been debating about selling these for so long, but it's my Anna Huang King of Sin series. I liked the first book, the second and the third. They were just like average, they were mid, and then I've got the 4th one, which is the most recent one that's come out, and I just haven't been drawn to pick pick it up. I'm not really connected to this series the way I was with the Twisted series, so I think I'm gonna get rid of them because they're just like taking up room on my shelf and I'm just not gonna read them really. And then Her Dark Wings, I have no idea what this is even about, and I think the only reason why I bought this is because the female main character is called Bree. I think this is a YA book, and I remember someone telling me that they really didn't enjoy it. For that I'm not like drawn to pick it up, so it's just, I just got like so many books on my TBR that I'm just like, I need to prioritize. I really do need to prioritize. And then we've got my What Lies Beyond the Veil trilogy, I think it is, of Flesh and Bone trilogy, I think it is. It's by Harper Elwoods. This is the first one, What Lies Beyond the Veil. I've tried to read this so many times and I just cannot for the life of me get into it. And then my friend Danny, she told me that she read it and she loved it the first time round, but then she reread them, or she said she loved them when she first read it, but now that her reading style has like changed, the same as mine, she wouldn't love it. So she said that she knows that I'm not gonna love it. Danny knows like what I love, and she was like, Brie, trust me, you are not gonna love that. She's like, it's a bit dark, it's a bit like twisty, like it's just not, it's not your vibe. And she said it's not even my vibe anymore, so if Danny definitely isn't gonna love it, then I'm not gonna love it. So then we've got a bunch of like hard covers here. So we've got Where the Dark Stands Still. I think I'm gonna keep this actually. I am gonna keep this. I've tried to put this on my Vinted before and then I take it off, and I think I'm gonna take it off. We're gonna ignore this book. Then we've got Andrea Stewart, The Gods Below. This is the Fairy Loot edition. It's got a really beautiful like hardcover, which I absolutely love, but it just doesn't sound like my kind of book for some reason. And then we got Baybound, which is the Fairy Loot edition. It's got like the Fairy Loot, the Waterstones edition. It's got like the sprayed edge and stuff, and I think it's signed. Yes, it's actually physically signed as well. I don't know why. I think this has been on my TBR for so long, and that map is stunning though. It's been on my TBR for so long and I just don't think I'm going to read it, to be fair. And then lastly we got A Dark and Drowning Tide by Alison Saft. This is, did I get this from a Luma crate or Fairy Loot? I think I had this from Fairy Loot, but the cover is absolutely stunning. But again, I've read it, it doesn't sound that thing to me. Oh my god, that is stunning though. It just doesn't intrigue me. That was everything, literally everything that I'm going to be putting up on my Vinted. I'm gonna put these up either today or tomorrow. So I have got some other stuff at the bottom down there that are still on my Vinted. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 books that are currently still on my Vinted that need to go from my last unhaul. So hopefully when I upload these, new people will see them and I can get rid of them, because they're just like at the bottom of my shelf right now, taking up space. But look at all that space there. I've freed up all that space, and then I've got a whole shelf down there and another whole shelf down there, and then I've got all the bottom shelf of my TBR cart now available. So props to me. I feel good though. Once they're all on Vinted, it's gonna be like a weight lifted off me and I'm gonna feel like 10 times better. But yeah, that was all of the books that I'm obviously unhauling. I'm now just I got some other videos that I need to film today. I think I wanted to do my reading journal in this vlog, but my printer's still not working. It will not connect to the Wi-Fi for some reason, and it's Sunday today, so the library's closed, so I'm not able to go to the library to print off anything. I don't know if there's any like actual shops around me that I can print things off in, because I need to print off like the books that I read in October. Yeah, the books that I read in October, I need to print off the books for there, which I only read 3 books in October. Not a good reading month, really not a good reading month. But maybe a little bit later, just before I am going out tonight, so maybe just before I go out we can do my reading journal, maybe, if I have time, because I need to do my November spread as well. But I want to have the pictures, I want to do it all in one, and I want to like finish everything off. So I think I'm gonna not do the reading journal this vlog, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But I got a bunch of other stuff I need to film today. I need to continue on with my book. Yesterday I finished Zodiac Academy Faded Throne for a video. It's taken me like 3 weeks to finish this book. 3 weeks. And then I think I'm gonna go in with Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levisella for my next read, because I need to catch up my Goodreads goal. Because I say my Goodreads goal, my reading goal, I have officially stopped using Goodreads. I go to Fable. That is the app that I use. I haven't updated my Goodreads in a month or two, maybe like a month or something like that. I don't think since the start of October I've updated my Goodreads. I've just been using Fable. I do still like Goodreads for some reason, but I'm just not reaching for it as much. So my reading goal is 90 books. I am so behind. Like I'm like 60. I've only read like 63 books or something like that. So I'm trying to read like short and sweet books so I can like at least get close to my reading goal, because there's only 2 months left of the year. Yeah, I've read 63 books out of 90. Well, 64, because I haven't added my Zodiac Academy onto it yet, so I'm gonna add that on. So I've read 64 books out of 90, which I need to get reading. I need to get some more reading done ASAP. But yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you now. I'll pick you back up when we do some more fun bookish things. So it's the next day, and this vlog has kind of been like all over the place. Obviously at the start of this vlog I'm in Amsterdam, and then I come home and I had all these things planned to do, like my journal, and we were gonna change my TBR jar, and a bunch of things have just gone wrong and I haven't been able to do those things. Obviously with my journal, the printer, there's nothing I can do about that, and then my TBR jar, I just haven't got the head to do my TBR jar yet. I think I might do it in another vlog coming up, or I might not just include it in a vlog at all. I feel like this vlog's all over the place, and one thing I hate is like vlogs just not being the way I want them to. And initially this was just going to be an Amsterdam vlog, but I feel like again when I vlogged in Amsterdam everything was just all over the place, and I want my content to be like as best as it can be. So I do apologise if this is a bit all over the place, but I wanted to share with you guys before I go, because I was just filming a bunch of like content for TikTok and I was doing my 10 before the end, so I thought I'd share with you guys my 10 before the end. And if you stay to the end of this video there'll be a little giveaway, so to say, so stay to the end and you'll be able to see the little giveaway. Oh yeah, I've just got 10 books here that I'm going to show you, and these are my 10 before the end. I think I'm going to put my hoodie on because I'm absolutely freezing right now, and I've had to turn my heater off because of the sound, obviously will be thing. Or should I put a dressing gown on? Put in my dressing gown on because I am absolutely like, I'm so cold. I just need to cover my arms, they're so cold. I look like an old lady right now, but hey ho. So yeah, let's just go through my 10 before the end because I'm cold and I want to put my heater back on and I want to get back into bed. First up is Throne of Broken Gods. Obviously I showed this in the haul that I did earlier in the vlog. Want to get this done at least by the end of the year. Probably won't get the third one done, but I want to get the second one done at least because I'm obsessed with the series and I want to get back into it, but I'm kind of scared by the size of it. But might do it in a little reading vlog, maybe. Don't know how. I've got a bunch of reading vlogs coming up and trying to like work out where they're going to be. I've also booked time off work as well to be able to film reading vlogs, so I've put in, I think it's like 2 weeks annual leave I got, or it's like 10 days annual leave, I think, something like that. I think I booked off 10 days of annual leave so I can get a bunch of video filmed, I can get up to date with a bunch of things. So yeah, make sure you subscribe because I got a little bunch of fun stuff coming. And then we got Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. A few of these next 3 are new releases that I need to catch up on. Some of these came out like earlier on in the year and I still haven't read them yet, and I want to read them before the new year. I need to get them done, so I need to get Wild Eyes done like ASAP. I think I might actually be reading these 3 in a vlog coming up, maybe, I don't know, it depends if any more new releases come out. So a little sneak peek for you guys, but Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver needs to get done. And then we've got Daydream. I still haven't read Daydream. I adored Icebreaker. Well, no, I loved Icebreaker. I adored Wildfire. I loved Wildfire. I recently changed that book to a 5-star because I realised that I loved that book so freaking much. I read it when it first came out last year. I'm still to this day, a year later, I'm obsessed with it. So I don't know why I haven't read Daydream, because apparently this is more me. Like the amount of people that have messaged me, like you guys keep on messaging me whenever I say I want to read Daydream. They're like, Brie, you are gonna love it. Like the spice level isn't that much, it's a lot more like deeper connection kind of relationship, and they're like, you're gonna love it. I'm like, oh, because you guys know me so well. So I really need to read this. I'll read it soon. Coming up, Wingman by Stephanie Archer. Again, this is a new release. This is the flipping heck, I almost fell. This is the 3rd book. Yeah, this is the 3rd book in the Vancouver Storm series. I'm very excited for this one. I think this is about Hayden. Is she the one that owns the bar? Oh no, it's not. Oh, they're the best friends. They're the best friends. Oh my god, I totally forgot. We get little glimpses of these two in the fake out, and oh my god, They're like best friends, but she has a boyfriend already, so there's gonna be like a bit of a thing there. And we got A Promise in Peridot. I really need to read this. This is technically a new release because it's just been released in the UK in paperback, but you can get the hardback as well. The hardback has been released as well. In my eyes, this is a new release because it's just come out in paperback, and I'm not going to get the hardback because I own them in paperback, so I'm not going to get the hardback of the third one. But I love the series so much, I might get the hardbacks as well as the paperback, so I don't know. But by the end of the year, I want to read A Promise in Peridot by Kate Golden. It's the second one in the Sacred Stones. The first one is Dawn of Onyx. I give that a 5-star. And we got Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. My friend Danny, I always reference Danny. She is my ultimate book bestie, but she read this and she said, Brie, you're gonna love it. So I really want to read this by the end of the year. These are like my priority TBR. A bunch of these are going to feature in videos, if not all of them are going to feature in videos, but I really want to read this. It's quite short as well. It's not, obviously I said that I want to focus on shorter books because I'm behind on my Goodreads goal, so I'm trying to read like shorter books but still manage for it to be quality over quantity, because I don't want to read like a bunch of books just for the sake, because I could just read a bunch of novellas now until the new year, but I wouldn't enjoy myself and you wouldn't enjoy the videos. So I want to try and read as many books as I can, but focusing on quality over quantity. So I received this in my Fairy Loot subscription, and this is The Dagger and the Flame by Catherine Doyle. Now, this didn't intrigue me first of all, but I have seen so many people on TikTok speak about this book. Like, the amount of people I've seen speak about this book, and I was going to sell it on, but I was like, do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. It's YA, but apparently it doesn't read YA. So Catherine Doyle was like a co-author with Catherine Webber, and I think that was, I can't remember what the books were called. I put on the screen. Twin Crowns, I think it was called. But I read that and I really didn't like it because it read very YA. And apparently this doesn't. So I'm very intrigued to see if I will love this. And if I do, then this is like the Fairy Loot edition. It's literally stunning. And just from that art alone, I'm kind of intrigued. Like, I'm sorry. A fiery enemies to lovers romantasy. Yes, please. And then on to the last three is Spectacular. Obviously, you see me unbox this, and I wasn't going to keep this, but I've decided I am, because after looking at the artwork, I decided I want to keep this, and I am very excited to read this. And I'm gonna wait until December because it's obviously like a Christmas special, so I'm gonna wait until December, but believe you me, I will read this by the end of the year. And then we've got 2 Zodiac books, because these are big boys, okay? These 2 alone are probably 2,000 pages, something like that, maybe a bit more. I think book 8 is 1,200 pages, and if I want to read all these, I'm not going to be able to get the other 2 books done as well. So these are the 2 books that I've got left. I've got book 7 and book 8 left, but then I am going to tandem book 8 and 8.5 because apparently you have to read. You don't have to. Some people say you don't even have to read 8.5, but I'm intrigued to do the tandem. I'm gonna give it a go, and if I feel like I'm slumping, if I feel like I'm struggling with the tandem, then I'll just read 8 and then 8.5, but I'm gonna give it a go. So basically, imagine this as one book and then this the other. So this is probably 1,700 pages, something like that, and then this is 708 pages, 707 pages, sorry. This is 707 pages, so wish me luck, because I don't think I'm going to get these done plus 9 by the end of the year. As long as I get these done by the end of the year, or at least if I read this, book number 7 in November, and then I can make a start and go into the new year. As long as I make a start on the tandem by the end of the year, that's fine by me, because I'm not going to read this in one go. I think I'm going to have to read this in between other reads. Otherwise, you guys will have no videos. You'll just have a whole ass video of me reading this tandem. But as long as I can make a start of these, I will be happy. But yeah, that was my 10 before the end. I don't know why I did that. It was so dramatic. But yeah, that was my 10 before the end. I feel like this is manageable. Now for the little giveaway that I wanted to do. So obviously you've seen me do my book unhaul, which I did in this video in like the last clip. I did my book unhaul, I went through all the books I wanted to get rid of, and obviously I had my Tessa Bailey books in there because she's just not an author that I really like anymore and I don't see myself rereading them, so I wanted those 2 books to go to a good home. But I do have 3 arcs by Tessa Bailey and they're just like sitting on my shelf, and obviously I'm not going to sell an arc. I got given it for free. I'm not going to sell it on because that's just not the right thing to do. Why would I make money off an arc when I had it for free? So I wanted to give them away. So if there's any Tessa Bailey fans, then you can be in the chance of winning these 3 arcs. Add to your collection. So we've got these 3 arcs here. So the first one is Secretly Yours. We've got Fangirl Down, which is basically in perfect condition. I haven't even read this. I listened to it on audiobook and didn't like it. But yeah, we got Fangirl Down. And then we've got Wreck the Halls. I was going to say Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. Obviously they're all by Tessa Bailey. And this is another arc as well. They're all arcs. So if you're a big Tessa Bailey fan and you want to be in the chance of winning these 3 books to add to your Tessa Bailey collection, because all I want you to do is comment down below your favourite book or your current read, whatever it is, and then I want you to leave one of your social media accounts, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, for me to contact you if you are the winner. So I'm going to leave this open for a week. This goes up on Wednesday the 6th, so it'll close on the 13th. I will choose my winner on the 13th of November and I will message you. If you leave one of your social handles down below, I'll message you and we can sort on sending these to you. And yeah, good luck guys. I'll also throw in some fun little goodies in the box as well for you guys, whoever the winner is. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry again that this video is like all over the place and I had like so many fun things planned for this vlog, but a bunch of things have just gone wrong. Like we can't do the journal. I really wanted to go, we were meant to go pumpkin picking. We meant to do that before we went to Amsterdam, but the place that we were meant to go to got flooded, so we couldn't go, and there's not that many like where I live because I live in a very small town area and there's not that many places. And what else was I meant to fit into this vlog? I can't even remember. I was meant to do something else. Oh, we were gonna go, yeah, I was meant to go meet my friend in like close to Birmingham. I can't remember what the town is called, but there's like a really cute bookstore there, which is like romance only bookstore near there, and I was meant to go meet my friend there, but I wasn't able to meet my friend there, so that got called off as well. So that is fun. So we had a bunch of things cancelled for this vlog, but I really need to get this video up just for like deadline reasons and things like that. So we got a bunch of fun other things coming up. I'm going to London in December to see my friend Amber, which is mine. Obviously met Danny earlier in the vlog. Amber, which we met through like booktok. So we're going to meet her. We're going to stay in hers for the weekend. We're going to do some fun bookish things in London. And what else have I got planned coming up? Don't really know. Just my 2 weeks off and a bunch of reading. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And if you did enjoy this vlog, then give it a thumbs up. And again, remember to enter the giveaway. Comment your favourite book or your current read and put some form of social media handle so I can get in touch with you. And don't forget to subscribe as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Trying to